Alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu al-atamani al-akmalani ala Muhammad bin Abdullah, salawatu rabbi wa salamuhu alayhi wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in wa ba'd. Assalamu alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa wabarakatuh. Beloved students, we shall be starting today's class. For this week, as we are aware, we are having at-tadribat. And at-tadribat, as you know, is just to test us based on what you have learned in the previous week. At-tadrib al-awwal, the first exercise before us today is the instruction here says ضع أمام كل كلمة في القائمة أمزة ضدها من القائمة باء. He said we should place in front of each word in the first list of Amza with the opposite of the word in Ba. It's just like you are matching with the opposite. So you have been supplied with the opposite of what you have in the first one. So what is left first is that we pick the right opposite of the word. At-taharatu. The word at-taharatu now, I'll be matching it here. I will be matching at-tahara. So the opposite of at-tahara, we have al-istita'a, you say no. At-tayyiba, no. Naqdun, no. An-najasatu, an-najasa, yes. At-tahara, an-najasa. And you know the meaning of at-tahara, that's purification, staying away from filth. An-najasa is the filth. Al-ajzu, that's not having capacity, incapacity. I get me, inability to do something. So we have al-istita'a to be the what? The capacity, the ability to do something. Al-kariha, something with bad, something that is detestable something. Especially of what? Of odor, bad odor. So we have at-tayyiba to be the opposite. That is nice. Faqdul ma, the absence of what? Water. Wujudul ma, the presence of water. So try to get it. The arrow, this is going with this, this is going with this, this and this, by this. So the last, we have extra option there as naqdun, is now fitting in with anyone. So now we have at-tadribu athani. Rattibil kalimati at-taliyata litukawwina jumalan mubtadi'an bima tahtahu khattun. So we should arrange the following words so that we can get from each meaningful sentence jumalan litukawwina jumalan, sentences from it. Mubtadi'an, that you should starting with the one you have the underline that is being underlined, you start with it. That means here you start with al-aslu, that's what the word that is underlined. Al-aslu fil ashya at-tahar. The basis of all things is what? Is that it is pure, it is clean. Al-aslu fil ashya at-taharatu am. Al-insan, we start with al-insan here. Al-insan, let me write it here. Al-insan tahirun. Someone is what? Tahir. Man is clean. Hayyan wa mayyitan. While living and even after death. Hayyan wa mayyitan. Allah Akbar. That's what Allah has done for the son of Adam. وَلَقَدْ كَرَّمْنَا بَنِي Adam. So some of the Mufassirun have said Hayyan wa mayyitan. Allah has done that for us. Now, Adam, that's what is starting this Adam. Where should I write it? I can write it here. Let me write it here. Adam. For this number 3. Come up here. Adam Adam al-Baki. Adam al-Baki fil qalbi tahirun. That's it. Tahirun. The blood remnant, the remaining blood in the heart is pure. That's the meaning of the sentence. Adam al-Baki fil qalbi tahirun. Now, fadolatun. Fadolatun. That's what is underlined. Fadolatun ma yubahu. Fadolatun ma yubahu akluhu. Ma yubahu akluhu tahiratun. Fadolatun, the remains of which is legislated, which is eaten, which it eating is legislated is what is pure. That is the remains of the animal that are legislated, that we are given the permissibility to eat them. Their remains, their faces, their urine. Are you getting me? That's what you are saying. Their remains is what is pure. That's why you say camel urine, the cow faces, you use it in your what? They use them as manure. You also use them as cure. I get him. So it's pure. That's what you are saying. Because we feed on their meat. Abi? Now, at-tadribu al-thalith. Imla il-faragati bil-kalimati al-munasiba. You should fill the following gaps with the appropriate word. We have been supplied with wordings here, as you can see, al-kalimat. Hope you are seeing it. Al-wudu kada, an-nashata wa yuzilu rohiyata kada. The ablution dash energy or activity, and it removes odor. Kada dash, which odor? So you know al-wudu. So you say al-wudu, which of the options are you going to be? Is it yanubu and nashat? We say no. Yanubu means stay in place, representing faqdi, the absence of something. At-tahar, say no. And tabao, we count something to be no. Yujadidu, that's the answer. Yujadidu. So yujadidu is the answer. Yujadidu. Al-wudu yujadidu nashat. And that's true. Yujadidu. Here, the answer is yujadidu. Yujadidu. Al-wudu is for number one. Yujadidu an-nashat wa yuzillu ar-rahihata, and it takes away ar-rahihata al-karihata. I want this thing to be light. Let me retick it. I want it to be light. What's happening? Yujadidu. And we have al-karihata. Both are just one. That's so you're going to get that now. Yujadidu, this ba and this alif for number one. Now, wayuzilu arohata al-kari. I don't want to write again. Al-kari ata. Complete that yourself. Now, al-yatim afwan. At-tayammum at-tayammum kadha anil wudu'i wa kadha inda kadha al-ma'i aw al-ajzi an kadha. At-tayammum, your tayammum dash anil wudu. You know, tayammum is replacing, will be staying in the position of what, of your ablution. That's yenubu. Yenubu. Where's my yellow? Yes, yenubu. That's for number two. Yenubu. So you know that anil wudu'i, it takes place of what? Of the ablution, and also what? Al-ghusl. Al-ghusl. Wal-ghusl. Let me represent this with going. Wal-ghusl. At-tayammum yanubu ya anil wudu'i wal-ghusl inda faqudi. Inda faqudi. Let me use fa. Inda faqudil ma, when there is no water. I will ajiz. All water is even available, but I will ajiz, the incapacity to use it. An isti'malihi. An isti'malihi. You are unable to use it. Let me call this on alif and sin. Isti'malihi. La yajuzu kadha al-mus'afi illa bi taharatin. It is not appropriate to what? To touch the mus'af. What your Quran, what is contained in your Quran. Are you getting? Or what your Quran is contained of? That's with the mus'af. The mus'af is a book containing what? The Quran, the word of Allah. So it is not appropriate for you to what? The mus'af illa bi tahara, except with what? With purity. That means to touch the Quran. Abi, that's masu. Masu. La yajuzu masul mushafi illa bi tahara. I call that one mim and sin. Masu. Then the last one here. Kada al-Islamu at-taharata shartan fi sihhati salah. You say tabao. Tabao. That's the answer. Tabao. Yes. Tabao. Tabao al-Islamu. Islam counts what? At-tahara. Or add importance towards at-tahara. That's to the extent that it makes it what? Shartan, a condition for the what? Correctness of your salah, the validity of your salah. Now, that's it. And tabao, alif and ain. And tabao. So we are two with that. التدريب الرابع استعمل كلا من الكلمات الآتية في جملة مفيدة. So we should make use of every word here, the following words in meaningful sentence. النزاعة. Can say where's my marker? Now النزاهة. Let me start from here. النزاهة عن الأقدار أمر مطلوب. That's my sentence for النزاهة. النزاهة عن الأقدار أمر مطلوب. Distancing oneself from filth is an affair that is what? Encouraged, that is requested, that is the Sharia has required us to do that. نقض الوضوء. نقض الوضوء. نقض الوضوء. البول سبب لنقض الوضوء. Urine is a reason that makes what? Our ablution invalid. Sababun linaqdi al-wudu'i. Now, that makes our ablution to what? To become null and void. Faqdul ma. Faqdul ma'i. What's happening? Faqdul ma'i yalja'u الإنسان يلجأ الإنسان إلى التيمم. فقد الماء يلجأ الإنسان إلى التيمم. The absence of water makes someone to what? To take tayammum, to visit a tayammum, to make a tayammum come to place. Abi? Now we have al-aqdar and tashri. Al-aqdar. At-taharatu hiya an-naza'atu anil aqdar. So we have used aqdar. And we have tashri. So we have tashri as our last option there. As our last example, what will make to use in sentence, tashri. من تشريع من تشريع الإسلام الطهارة. Out of the legislation of the Sharia is what? الطهارة. الطهارة قبل الصلاة من تشريع الإسلام. Out of legislation of Islam is that الطهارة قبل الصلاة, that you have what? Purification before you move into Salah, before approaching Salah. Now we are told that you have made that you can also form your own sentence too on your own. At-tadribul khamis, and I think that's the last one. So we have I hope you can see. I'm trying to so that you can see it well. I believe we are all seeing it. The first one here is Mamana at-tahara. I believe we cannot do this ourselves. At-taharatu wa irtifa'ul hadath wa zawalun najas. Abi? Yes. Udhkur aqsamaha. The aqsam of tahara we have. That's so the aqsam of tahara. I believe we can still record that. That's at-taharatu min al-hadath wa at-taharatu min al-najas. Mimma yamna'u al-hadath. Part of what yamna'u al-hadath. Al-hadath, the filth. Are you getting me? We deprive you away from what? From worship. Abi? Yamna'u al-hadath min ba'd al-ibadat. Are you getting me? So there are some ibadat you cannot do. So you can mention them from what the author had given us based on what you have learned in our previous class. Yamna'u al-hadath. Yamna'u al-hadathu as-salah wa masul mus'af wa what? As-siyam wa tawaf. Bajin now at taharati fi mayeli. You have to, he said we should explain the kind of tahara in the following. Taharatu thawb. This one is what? An-najis. Zawalu an-najis. That is your thawb, your clothes. How do you clean it? You remove the impurity as is there. That's a minor something. Zawalu najis. At-taharat min al-bawl wal-gha'it. That one is with al-wudu. That one is iktifa'ul adath. So, bil-wudu. At-taharat min damil hayd. This one is what? Al-ghusl. How do you clean yourself? That one also iktifa'ul adath. And this adathul akbar. Taharat al-thawb, zawal al-najas. Taharat min al-bawl wal-gha'it. Adathun asghar. يكون بالوضوء. الطهارة من دم الحيض. That one is what? Adathun akbar. يكون بالغسل. ما الحكمة من تشريع الطهارة? What is the wisdom behind the legislation of at-tahara? So some of what the author had mentioned is that استعمال ما يجدد النشاط, and you can also revisit what he had told us in the tashri', the hikmah of tashri', the wisdom behind the legislation. So we are all doing this together. So don't leave me alone doing it all alone. So we stop here for today. I believe we all enjoyed the class and we have gained one thing or the other. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for better understanding. So we stop here for today. We'll meet next week inshallah regarding as week is concerned. Subhanakallahumma bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant. Astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.